When diplomacy turns to drama, the Oxford Union debate that never was. What was supposed to be a high-stakes, intellectually charged debate at the prestigious Oxford Union devolved into a spectacle of accusations, withdrawals, and finger-pointing. At the heart of this debacle, a motion that questioned India's response to Pakistan, sparking a fiery exchange that left both sides claiming victory without ever stepping onto the debate floor. But here's where it gets controversial. Was this a genuine organizational failure, or a calculated move by one side to avoid confrontation? Let's dive into the details. The motion, the House believes that India's response to Pakistan is a populist strategy sold as security policy, was set to pit Indian and Pakistani speakers against each other on November 27, 2025. However, the event collapsed just hours before it was scheduled to begin, leaving observers baffled and tempers flared. Indian speaker JSaiDeepak took to social media platform X to provide a detailed account of what went wrong, directly contradicting the narrative put forth by the Pakistan High Commission in London. According to the commission, the Indian side had withdrawn from the debate. Deepak, however, painted a very different picture, one of organizational chaos and a deliberate Pakistani gambit to dodge a live confrontation. The setup, a recipe for instability. Deepak highlighted several red flags leading up to the event. Notably, key positions within the Oxford Union's organizing committee were held by Pakistani nationals, including Musa Haraj as president, allegedly the son of Pakistan's Minister of Defense Production, and Raza Nazar as treasurer. While not inherently problematic, this raised questions about impartiality in an already sensitive debate. Adding to the turmoil, the original Indian speakers, former Chief of Army Staff Sri Naravain and Dr. Subramanian Swamy, withdrew just 2 days prior, citing unavoidable commitments. This last-minute scramble forced Deepak to find replacements, Manu Kajuria and PT Satish K. Sharma, who were based in the UK. The final sprawl, a no-show or a walkout. The debate's collapse came when Deepak received a call at 3:13 p.m. on the day of the event, informing him that the Pakistani delegation, which included high-profile figures like Hina Rabbani Kar and Khawaja Muhammad Asif, had not yet arrived in London. This led the Indian team to abandon their journey to Oxford. However, the plot thickened when Deepak later claimed to have confirmed that the Pakistani delegation had in fact landed and was staying at a hotel in Oxford. This revelation prompted Deepak to launch a scathing critique, accusing the Pakistani side of deserting the battlefield even before the battle begins, and questioning their courage to engage in a live debate. He also offered Union leadership for allowing the institution to become a mouthpiece for the Pakistan High Commission. The counterclaim, a tale of two narratives. The Pakistan High Commission statement painted a starkly different picture. They expressed regret that the Indian delegation, initially listed as General Naravain, Dr. Swamy, and Sachin Pilot, had withdrawn at the last minute, effectively handing a walkover to the Pakistani side. The Commission framed this withdrawal as a sign of India's lack of confidence in defending its security policy in a neutral and intellectually rigorous debate. This contradictory narrative only added fuel to the fire, with both sides digging in their heels. The fallout, a farcical end to a high-profile event. The debacle didn't go unnoticed. Shiv Sena UBT lawmaker Priyanka Chaturvedi weighed in, mocking the Pakistani side on Twitter. Pakistan is crying again over an Oxford Union debate. This is for the record. Once again, they have proved to be liars. Expecting any better from them was not even on my list. Her comments underscored the deep-seated tensions and mistrust between the two nations, even in academic settings. The bigger question, who's to blame? This incident raises several thought-provoking questions. Was the Pakistani side genuinely unprepared, or did they strategically avoid a debate they knew they couldn't win? Did the Indian side overreact, or were they justified in their suspicions? And what does this say about the Oxford Union's ability to manage such sensitive events? But here's the part most people miss. In the absence of a debate, both sides claimed victory, but the real loser was the opportunity for open dialogue and intellectual exchange. Isn't that the true tragedy here? A call for discussion. What do you think? Was this a genuine organizational failure or a deliberate tactic by one side? Should institutions like the Oxford Union take greater care in managing politically charged events? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going, even if the debate never happened.